I cannot get over the fact that there are certain people, particularly Candace Owens, who seems to be more concerned about what happened to Charlie Kirk than the people who were supposedly so close to him. Now, they want us to believe that Charlie and Candace weren't even friends no more. But it's crazy how Candace is fighting harder to get to the bottom of what really happened to Charlie Kirk. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm not letting this go. This is not something that I'm just gonna blow right past. I'm not doing it. Like, you communicated to me that day that you don't care if we're being peaceful. That if you don't like what we're saying, that our life is so meaningless to you that you are willing to take us out. It doesn't matter how peaceful we are. That was communicated to me about myself. If you could do this to a person like Charlie, you can for sure do this to me, and you can for sure do it to the people that I love. And that does not sit right with me. That is not something that I'm willing to be silent on. I don't care how anybody feels about it. I don't care about the threats. I don't care about the warnings. I don't care about none of that. My problem is how so many people that are so close to Charlie, his confidant, people that he trusted with his life, and yet they're so silent. They're not saying anything. They're literally just doing business as usual. That doesn't sit right with me. I keep seeing people tell me I should join Turning Point. I'm like, I'm not even thinking about that. If you want my honest opinion, I do not trust none of them right now. They didn't even give it a month. They went right back to business as usual, as if nothing happened. And I hear people keep saying, oh, that's just the strength of the Lord. God himself even gives us time to grieve. Now, he doesn't want us to stay in that place, but he for sure gives us time to grieve. And he strengthens us in that process. But that doesn't mean we're not going to feel. And that doesn't mean we don't take time to deal with the reality of our situation. I'm fed up with how they believed that they could do this and that they could just move on as if nothing happened. That we were just going to forget that we literally saw it with our own eyes, them take the life of Charlie while he was just peacefully debating. He wasn't being violent. He wasn't marching out on the streets causing destruction, and yet we're supposedly the violent ones. We literally see people as being made in the image of God. We look at life as valuable. There is no desire in me and in any true Christian that wants to see a person unalive. No true Christian wants to see that. I'm not too pro anything to acknowledge when something is evil. Don't ever put me in a box where you think that I'm just so one-dimensional that I'm going to just say, I agree with this person, so nothing they ever do or say is wrong. I'm not that kind of person. I would not ever do that. I can agree with you and then disagree with you on other things, but when you do something evil, oh, you best believe I'm going to say that you did something evil. I'm going to say that what you did or what you're doing is evil. That doesn't mean I hate you. And who gets to define hate speech? Who are you as a human being to control what I can and can't say? Now, make no mistake, actions have consequences, but you don't get to muzzle me. You don't get to control my speech. I'm responsible for what I say and what I don't say. I would not submit to things like that. It just won't happen.